Hey guys, welcome back to Wilderhope Adventures. I'm still in Devon, haven't made it to Cornwall yet, but we are heading to Iflracombe, and there's tunnel beaches, which sounds quite interesting. It's basically where hand-carved tunnels that head out to the beaches, and there's apparently a really good swimming area, a really good safe tidal pool. So that's where we're going to start out today. Alright, just getting to the tunnels. It is open, it costs £3 to get in, that gives you all day. And you can take dogs in, but they've got to be on leash. So it's quite cool. Look at this bathhouse up here. Alright, so as I said, these are Victorian hand-carved tunnels that come all the way through the cliffs down to the beach. The wedding venue is not in use today, so we can go check that out, have a cream tea maybe. So I did just have lunch. So dogs are allowed in here up to a point, but they're not allowed on the beaches. Wow, worth the £3 even if you have to leave the dogs. Look at these cliffs. Apparently it took them about 18 months hand digging these tunnels to get here. But it's so secluded you can't access it any other way. We're going down here and check out some rock pools. Good things. No tide. What an absolute gem. I forgot to put, I didn't even realize I should have put my waterproof case on my GoPro, my action cam, but they are waterproof to very shallow depths without it. So this is unbelievable. Definitely best explored at low tide, because you can get in and explore all these nooks and crannies like this little one coming through here. So this is the tidal pool, of course they've actually added to it along the top. Beautiful. I'm not a wild swimmer, but there are some people here who are doing so. We've come around the tide pools, a couple of caves up here I want to go check out real quick. Kind of left everybody else over here, over on the other side. Nobody's over here. We have this all to ourselves. And oh my gosh, what a spot it is. Some boats out there. Even looks like an RNLI one. Never good when you see that. Very cool. Narrows there, and you can bet bits of this break off all the time. It's all shale. And obviously this whole beach is shale, or a version of. You can see all the lines of striations, all the shale back there. And then one lonely line of quartz up there. Wow, guys, wow. This is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Just these little tiny pieces of quartz, all of which are sticking out. Geologically, I don't quite understand this. This is really random. I'm not quite sure what this is. It's like almost I tried to do the same thing as I did with the other pool right here. Wow, guys, wow, 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 wow. So much epicness to talk about with this, and being on a quiet day with everybody else staying on the other side, basically this side all to myself, and it's really cool to see the way they've built into the rocks with the dining area, and I see there's a wedding venue as well. You can come have a wedding here, which is pretty incredible. But we're gonna head back to the dogs. Now, I would probably stay longer if dogs were allowed on this beach, but they are not, and I don't want to leave them alone too long in the car, even though it's not a hot day. Just wow, guys, I am so in awe. So in awe. Worth the £3, worth checking for low tide. Although you can come at high tide, it's perfectly safe to come at high tide up here. I'll just be aware of where all the escape hatches are, as it were. So we're gonna head back. Oh, there's somebody out there paddleboarding right now. That's kind of cool. Oh, you can bet this one would be absolutely amazing to sit in the summer when it's hot. It's another protected pool, more of a sitting pool than the one over there, which is for swimming and paddleboarding. Back in the car, dogs are fine. Definitely just chilled. It was a good time actually for Cody to recoup, as it were. He's because he hasn't done anything all winter, just like the rest of us haven't. And him being 15, it's even harder on him to get going. So having short stuff that he does and takes a break in the middle is great. So anyway, what we're heading to is Baggy Point. It's another National Trust site. It's only about 9 miles from Iflracombe, so we're going to head there. The National Trust, like I said, National Trust. Well, here we are. We're on just above Croyd Beach behind us, very popular summer destination, and heading out for a short hike to Baggy Point. Oh, this is way cool. This is the remains of a whale that washed up on Croyd Beach in 1915. That's pretty fantastic. I mean, I would never have recognized that, but I guess you can see the way it's shaped for the, I'm assuming one of the cervix? No, that's a female part. No, the cervical column. I'm right. I'll be done embarrassing myself now. And some beautiful flowers off to our right hand side. Haven't seen too many of those, and lots of bees. This behind us is Baggy Point Pond, and it was built by the Hydes, who used to own this land and graciously donated it to the National Trust eventually. But it was recreated and rebuilt by the National Trust to try and preserve and help wildlife, basically. So it's just this little pond right above the cliff tops, and one of the few freshwater sources on this peninsula. So you got a couple of different options to get up to Baggy Point or come down. So we're going to go the more gradual route to the top, I think, just for Cody's sake. He does struggle more with the uphill. Gosh, these views are stunning. I'm so glad. I know it's busy here today, but no, we're not doing this in summer. Really not too bad of a climb to get up here, even though we started low. We'll probably come back down the low path, but not too bad really. I'm really curious. They've obviously burnt this, or it burned, whether it was actual intentional or whether it wasn't. I'll see if I can find out down at the hut if there's somebody still there. Alright, we're just getting up to Baggy Point, where you can see the Isle of Lundy out in the sea there. Absolutely beautiful out here though. Wow, guys. Stunning. Dropping down, we got some of those weird lines that I'm always curious about. They're like wave lines where currents meet or something, but I always wonder what they are, and I've still yet to figure it out. Oh my gosh, we came around the corner, around the steps on the other side of this hill right here. You can see the steps we came down to this. Look at that sheer cliff that's down there. Just pointy slabs of granite. And you can see where stuff's fallen off. And can you imagine being here and actually getting that on film? To watch that slab fall into the ocean, that would just be nuts. And then the colours that are over here on the left side. Can't believe it. This has been a really eye-opening walk, that's for sure. And then you got this on the other side. There is just no end to this beautiful coastline. This is insane. These flat walls over here. Absolutely nuts, but they're obviously popular for coasteering. Lots of people coming in with packs and ropes and stuff like that, so obviously a really, really good spot for that. But wow, wow, wow. This day has been, last couple of days have been absolutely incredible. Well, that's us, almost back to the car. Wow, that was just incredible. Really, really great hike. And we're gonna go find a campsite. Now, I've got one in mind. If that doesn't work out, I've got another one in mind. But hopefully you'll stick around with us and see where we end up tonight. Well, this is where we ended up. It's not where I wanted to be, but it was one place I knew that would be all right to stay. We're at Lee Bridge, parking area. Small area, but hopefully we can get flat. But it's kind of a cool bridge, but it's also part of a cycle network, very similar to the Downs Link, where I'm sure there used to be trains running between different towns. Kai isn't particularly interested in food lately. She's actually gonna, nope, see, not interested. Well guys, it's starting to get a bit chilly out here. I have not been in the mood to cook. So my dinner tonight is literally cheesy crackers. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and you will stick around to see tomorrow and where we end up tomorrow. But for right now, I'm gonna let you guys go. So take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, and thanks for watching.